Hello students, in today's video we are going to talk about the MCQ of chapter 1 and topic is charge. Okay, so first MCQ is number of electrons in 1 coulomb charge is, and options are 6.25 into 10 raised to 19, 6.25 10 raised to 18, 6.25 into 10 raised to 20 and 1.6 10 raised to 19. Okay, so to solve this MCQ, we have to apply the formula, and that formula is Q equal to N into A. Now, what is this formula? This formula is about the quantization of charge. Okay, so what is quantization of charge? Quantization of charge says that the charge of any body is equal to number of electrons, that is n, into charge of electron. Okay, so now we have to find the number of electron, that means n. So to find the n, we make it subject n, so our formula will be q by e. Now what is the value of q? Q is the charge of given body, so that charge is 1 coulomb. Okay, so we have to write 1 coulomb instead of q. And what is the value of e? That value is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so to simplify this, we have to divide 1 by 1.6, that is 0.625, and 10 raised to 19, so this will go upside and become 10 raised to plus 19. Okay, but now see in the option, we don't have any value which is 0.625 in our options. Okay, there is only value 6.25, so we have to make this value 6.25, so this is 6.25, so the power of 10 it will be reduced. And how much reduce? We shift this point to right side only one digit, so we have to reduce the power by one digit, that is 10 raised to 18. Okay, so this is our answer. Now see what is the right answer. Right answer is B, 6.25 10 raised to 18. Okay, so this is our first MCQ. Second MCQ is charge of 2 He4 atom is, means here we have given an atom of helium and we are asked for charge of this helium atom. So given options are 1.6 10 raised to minus 19, 2 into 1.6 10 raised to minus 19, 4 into 1.6 10 raised to minus 19, and 0. Okay, so don't be confused by this last option 0. Okay, 2He4 atom is actually neutral. Okay, but the charge, that means charge is 0, we cannot say. Okay, because 2He4 means helium atom has 2 protons and 2 electrons. Now as we see in first MCQ, quantization of charge says the charge of any body is equal to number of electron into charge. Okay, so here to neutralize this charge, it has 2 proton and 2 electron as well. So charge of this atom is equal to q into Ne, where n equal to number of electron and that is 2. Okay, so n equal to 2 and E equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19, and this is the charge of helium atom, so our right answer will be B. In next MCQ, total charge on 75 kg electron is, okay, and options are minus 1.25 10 raised to 13, minus 6.25 10 raised to 18, minus 1.33 10 raised to 13, and minus 1.6 10 raised to 19. Okay, now don't be confused from last option. Okay, we are asked for 75 kg electrons. Okay, not for one electron. Okay, if we were asked for 1 electron, then we can write minus 1.6 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, but here it actually is positive, so don't be confused. Now we have to find charge for 75 kg. Okay, so we have only one formula, and that is Q equal to N into E. Okay, so actually we have value of E, but we have to find the number of electrons. Okay, but here we are given the mass of electron. Okay, so from mass of electron we have to find number of electron. So how can we find? Okay, so number of electrons can be find by the total mass, okay, divide by mass of one electron, that is Me. Okay, so total mass is 75 kg and mass of one electron, that is 9.11 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. Okay, so both values are in kg, so we don't have to convert this value into other. So now simplify 75 by 9.11, that is 8.23 into 10 raised to 31. Okay, so now we have number of electrons and we have to find the charge of that electron. So put this value of N into this formula. So charge equal to 8.23 into 10 raised to 31 into value of E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, so multiply this value, we get the answer 6.25. Oh, we get a value minus 1.33 10 raised to 13. Okay, here actually you can see the value of option B is actually 10 raised to 18 power. Okay, but from here we can see we by anyhow we can't get the value of 10 raised to 18, as this value is 10 raised to 31 and this is 10 raised to minus 19, so we get 10 raised to plus 12, and by simplifying we get the value 1.33 into 10 raised to 13. Okay, now we are asked we were asked for the charge of electron, and the charge of electron consider negative, we will put the sign of negative, so our right answer will be C. In next MCQ we have to calculate negative charge in 100 grams of water. Okay, so actually this MCQ is similar as to illustration 1.3. okay, where you were asked for to find the negative charge of 250 grams of water. Okay, instead of 100 gram. So the process will be same, but our answer will be different. Okay, I'm say options are 1.33 10 raised to 13, 5.34 10 raised to 6, 6.25 10 raised to 18, and 2.55 10 raised to 18. Okay, now to find the charge, okay, we have only one formula, and that is Q equal to N into E. So here we have to find the number of electron into 100 gram of water. Okay, but here we don't have any number of electron, we have only mass of water. Okay, so from mass of water we can find mole, number of mole. Okay, how? By dividing total mass on molecular mass, and molecular mass of water is 18. Okay, so number of mole will be 100 by 18. Okay, now we don't have to simplify this. Okay, right now we will simplify it later. Number of mole, that is total mass divided by molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass of water is 18. Now we have to find the number of atoms. Okay, number of molecule. Number of molecule will be what? That is number of mole into Avogadro number, and Avogadro number is 6.023 into 10 raised to 23. So this will be number of molecules into 100 gram of water. Okay, so this is the number of molecule for which we have to find the charge. Okay, now H2O. Okay, one molecule, okay, one molecule of water means one H2O. In one H2O there will be oxygen which has 8 proton and 8 electron, and there will be 2 hydrogen. Okay, so 2 hydrogen have 2 proton and 2 electron. So in one molecule of H2O total, okay, 8 plus 2, that means total 10 electron in one molecule. Okay, so we have actually number of molecule is 100 by 18 into 6.023 into 10 raised to 23. So number of, okay, number of electron will be what? So we have to multiply number of molecules by 10 times, because one molecule has 10 electron. That means we have number of molecule this, and one molecule has 10 electron. That means total number of electron will be 100 by 18 into 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 into 10. So this will be what? Number of electrons into 100 grams of water. Now we have to find the charge for that. So we will be multiply this number of electron with charge of electron, and that will be 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, so by simplifying this we will get the answer 5.34 into 10 raised to 6 coulomb. Okay, in next MCQ, if 10 raised to 10 electrons are incident on a substance per second, then what time would be taken by it to get total 1 coulomb electric charge? Okay, and options are 2 years, 20 years. Okay, so actually I forgot to write the 20 years, 2 hours and 2 days. Okay, so now don't be confused. Okay, here options are in different units. Okay, so first we have to find out how much charge incident per second on given substance. Okay, because we are given only number of electrons. Okay, so by number of electrons we get the charge incident on a substance per second will be by applying quantization of charge, that is q equal to n into e. Here we have number of electron is 10 raised to 10 and charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. So the charge incident on substance per second will be 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 9 coulomb. Okay, and unit will be coulomb per second, because charge is incident on substance. Okay, now we have to find the time. Okay, so time will be, we have to find the time for incident 1 coulomb electric charge. Okay, so we will divide 1 by 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 9. Okay, so 1 coulomb and the unit of charge is coulomb per second. So coulomb and coulomb will be cancelled out, and the denominator of denominator will get upside, and the divided of 1 by 1.6 will be 0.6. 6 to 5, and this 10 raised to minus 9 will become 10 raised to plus 9, and unit will be second. Okay, now see, in our option we don't have any option which has unit in second, so we can write, we have to convert this answer into hour, days and years. So to convert this we have to calculate this. Okay, how? See, we have the value 6.25 into 10 raised to 9, that means 625 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, divide by 60. Okay, so this will become minute, again divide by 60, this will be hour. Okay, but for our option 2 hours. Okay, and here we get the answer in 6 digits, so this is not our appropriate answer. So now we have to divide it by 24, that means this answer will be in days, but again our answer in days will be is actually 2 days, but we get the answer in 4 digit. So now we have to divide it by 365. Okay, so by dividing 365 we get the answer in 2 years. Okay, so this is 19.81, and we have two answer in years, 2 years and 20 years. So actually our answer is nearby to this option B, 20 years. So our right answer will be 20 years. Okay, so I hope you like this video.